Good morning. I became a farmer. My name is Father Rayappa from Ekatupudi village, Vellore, India. And today I'm going to read article or paragraph number 179 from Laudato Si, Pope Francis's encyclical on ecology and environment. In this paragraph, Pope is talking about agriculture. Agriculture. Actually, this text can be used to create agrarian theology. And there are 32 texts in this Laudato Si recommending theologians around the world to create agrarian theology. Then what are we waiting for? India full of farmers. 85% of our Christians are farmers. And we need to provide a religious rationale. I mean, absolutely there is no religious rationale for farmers. And where in times of calamities, times of difficulty, people can resort to a religious rationale where they could find some hope and stop committing suicide. That's what Indian farmers did. 3 lakhs from 1995 to 2015. 300,000 people, farmers in India, committed suicide. If we had agrarian theology or other religious rationale, absolutely we don't have religious framework for farmers. So we need to create a religious framework for the farmers. So Pope is writing in 179 article or paragraph. I'm going to read it for you. Okay? Look at the animals here. These are the animals: cows, bulls, the young ones. These are companions to the farmer like me. They are relations. We are all related. So, Pope is writing in 179, in some places, cooperatives are being developed to exploit renewable sources of energy, which ensure local self-sufficiency and even the sale of surplus energy. This simple example shows that while the existing world order proves powerless to assume its responsibilities, local individuals and groups can make a real difference, especially farmers. They are doing some organic farming. In the global level, they don't do it. It's all industry farming. But the farmers, with the help of the cooperatives, they develop solar energy. They develop compost, natural fertilizers. They do organic farming. Even the pumping stations are using increasingly green energy. And instead of plowing with tractor, which is based on fossil fuel, people are plowing with the cattle just behind me. And it is so heartwarming that we are so much of green energy is being produced. People are so happy about it, and Pope is also happy about it. They are able to instill a greater sense of responsibility. These small farmers, they act with responsibility. A strong sense of community, a readiness to protect others, a spirit of creativity, and a deep love for the land. That's it. Deep love for the land. If you have a love for the land, you don't put fertilizers. You don't put any chemicals. You don't use fossil fuel. You don't destroy microorganisms. They are also concerned about what they will eventually leave to their children and grandchildren. These values are deeply rooted in indigenous peoples because the enforcement of laws is at times inadequate due to corruption. Public pressure has to be exerted in order to bring about decisive political action. Society, through non-governmental organizations and intermediate groups, must put pressure on governments to develop more rigorous regulations, procedures, and controls. Unless citizens control political power, national, regional, and municipal, it will not be possible to control damage to the environment. Local legislation can be more effective too if agreements exist between neighboring communities to support the same environmental policies. So I think small farmers like my brother, they help environment. through their cultivation of organic farming. They use the compost, they use the leaves, they use other organic material to raise their crops, and they eat healthy and they live longer and their medical bills are less. So I think we need to recommend farmers to come back to our ancestral, our traditional way of farming, that is organic farming. And thank you and God bless.